Nice.
Whether you're a Sezane lover already or you're new to the brand and just are looking for inspiration and more information about their spring collection and other classics, I hope I can be a resource to you. It's one of my favorite brands. I love styling. Adding some Sezane pieces to your order will really help transform just your approach to getting dressed in the morning, because number one, the pieces are so timeless and classic, and they always kind of go with whatever is trending in and out. You'll never really look at a piece and think, wow, this is really out of style or I'm not relevant anymore. Number two, the quality is impeccable. So the tailoring will just make you look and feel beautiful, and it fits so well. Very little tailoring is needed, if any at all. And then number three, all of the pieces really play together really well, both with the future pieces that you may buy from them, or even items that are already in your wardrobe really help elevate whatever it is that you're styling it with. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, make sure that you do. I cover a video at least once a week on how to maximize your closet with relevant trends as well as classic staples, and really help build that wardrobe that will be timeless, sustainable, and save you money in the end. For a reference, I'm 5'4" on a good day, and usually between an extra small and a small, or a 0 and a 2. As usual, I will call every single piece out, what I love about it, what I would do differently, what size I wore, and then different ways that I have styled it. And then I will link everything below to make it really easy for you to shop and browse in case you're interested. First piece that I'll start with is this beautiful tank dress that I actually took a risk on because bodycon dresses are a little bit tricky for many of us. And I love the material of it. It really holds you in. And although it is a summer fabric and it's very light, fits really, really nicely. And it's actually one of my best sellers in the last couple of weeks. So I recommend it. I think that you'll be very happy with it. It is true to size, so I got an extra small, and I was tempted to get a small because even in my bodycon dresses, I don't like them to fit super, super tight, like where I feel like I'm sucked in, like, you know, like suctioned in like a sausage. But luckily this did form fit my body quite nicely. It didn't create any weird snug areas where I felt like I needed to size up. What I love about it is that it's very easy to dress up or down depending on the occasion. You can make it very casual with sneakers, ballet flats, denim jacket. You can make it a little bit dressier with espadrilles, heels, or a blazer. Adding a little scarf accent to the neck is also really chic. It's also a great dress because it's kind of a blank canvas, so you can really accessorize with a scarf if you wish, or just more jewelry and layers. And it's very versatile. There's a couple of things that I want to call out. Number one is they have another color. I think they have a black as well. It doesn't have any kind of slit, so some people like the leg slit, but I didn't feel restricted in walking. It was very comfortable, and I can't wait to wear it all summer long because it is just the quintessential summer dress for holiday or date night, whatever it might be. Kind of a 180 from that is this crew neck t-shirt dress that is very flowy. It does have leg slits on the side just to show a little bit of leg, button accents here. And it's a really great dress for when you just want to maybe wear it over a bathing suit or for like a coffee run or something. You can style it with sandals and ballet flats or sneakers to make it look very casual. But if you want to dress it up a little bit more, I have worn it with the Paula Babies, which I absolutely love, and I have to show you right now. So the Paula Babies, if you haven't gotten them already, I really recommend that you check them out. They have many different colorways, and I've had my eye on them for a couple of months, and what finally sold me was seeing this version of them with the two-tone black toe that's very Chanel inspired. I absolutely love it. These are so comfortable that I can't get over it. They're amazing. And the Mary Jane style is very trendy for 2024, but although it is very trendy, these are just classic. These are never gonna go out of style, and shoes that you'll have forever. The wedge heel also gives you a good 1.5 inches at least, but that's what makes it so comfortable. They're really nice and padded inside. They're so cushiony. I've been styling these not only with dresses, but trousers as well. And there's a pair of trousers that I really want to show you because it's the perfect color for spring, summer. These are the Ecru Damon Trousers, and I love Sezane trousers. It totally changed the way I get dressed. Like, their trousers are amazing. Whether it's the Dan trousers or the Matheo, the Damon for me are great because I'm average height, so I don't need to tailor the pants. Nothing has to be done to them. This pant is such a classic. This cuffing is something we're seeing a lot right now, so it's very relevant. And the other thing that I really love about it is, number one, it's flat front, so you don't get any bulk in the tummy. And two, there's no belt loop, so you don't have to think about a belt. Just a mother of pearl button that is its own beautiful accent. And then the back pockets are fake, but they add just a nice little lift to your bum. I got the black ones last year, and they're pants that I reached for time and time again. I was on the waiting list for this color for about 6 months, and I'm so glad I finally got them because it's the perfect color in between a white and a cream. And sometimes white pants, I love white trousers, but I feel like there's such a big commitment to keep like nice and bright and white. And so I've been styling this a lot with the Paula Babies that looks really chic, as well as the Marcello tank top. Fabric is a nice ribbed one that holds you in. It holds you in so much, as a matter of fact, that if you're not that big like me, you almost feel like you can get away without wearing a bra, but I don't. But I'm just saying, like, it feels like it really holds you. It's a great high quality staple that you'll really get your ROI on. So this was a wonderful tank top to wear with the Damon Trousers, but I also have a couple of pairs of jeans that I want to show you that are really great for spring summer because they're slightly cropped. One of them is the Le Crop, which I've talked about before, and I just want to make the comparison between Le Crop and the ones that I got this time, which are the Lawrence trousers. First of all, both of them are cropped, so they're a little bit shorter than usual. They hit like right above my ankle, and again, I'm 5'4". The Le Crop is a straight leg flare, so it just goes straight down, and I totally overwear them. And the Lawrence have just an ever so slightly flare that creates kind of that 60s vibe that we're seeing a lot of right now. The capri pants, the slight little flare, you know, the peplum shirts and all that thing, that's the 60s silhouette. We're seeing that a lot right now. And I want to try them because it looks very Parisian chic to me. One thing to keep in mind with both of these pairs of jeans, as well as the Brute Sexy, which the Brute Sexy is kind of their version of the skinny jeans. And by the way, make sure to check out my how to style skinny jeans in 2024 video. Getting back to these crop guys and even the other pair, most of their jeans that I have tried are a little bit snug. They don't have a lot of give. So if you are a little bit curvy or, you know, just like have more of a button thighs, I would definitely size up. And these Le Crop, I did not size up and I missed a return date, and I've had to make it work, and I do make it work because I love them. Sometimes I think to myself, it would have been so nice just to get just a size up, you know? So if you're between sizes, absolutely size up. The Lawrence trousers, I did size up, and I'm so happy because they still fit my legs really well. They still fit my butt really well and my waist, but like I just feel like I have a little bit more give, and that makes a big difference in my comfort level because I'm gonna wear them a lot more that way. Another way to kind of dress up the look as well, if you don't want to go just plain tank top, is this gorgeous knit. Now this one, I would suggest that you size down because it is a little bit looser and it doesn't have adjustable straps. I really love the knit. I got an extra small because I'm very small in the chest, and just generally my top is a little smaller, and an extra small wouldn't have worked. But I love wearing this top with the Lawrence trousers, the Paula Babies, and then a blazer over. And one of the blazers that I really love that I think you'll love for summer is Christie Jacket, and this one happens to be part of their archive event right now. The archive event, in case you don't know, is Sezane's way of calling it a sale, but they don't use the word sale. This is still available as part of their archive event. And I got the polka dots because polka dots are just so fun and super trendy for 2024, but they have in many different colorways. And what I love about the Christie Jacket is that it's got a double-breasted, double-button type of look that looks very chic and kind of a little bit more of a throwback, almost a little Asian inspired. I think that there's a lot of decades going on. There's a lot of nostalgia in 2024. Like we're seeing 60s, 80s, 90s. I feel like the 70s we overdid last summer, so I think that they're kind of taking a break from that. Really recommend this one. It's a great silhouette. It's a little bit oversized, but not so big that it overwhelms your frame. And now if you don't want something so structured like a blazer, check out their wool jacket. Their wool jacket is incredible. And also if you love matching with your man, they also have wool jackets for them. And last summer I got myself the indigo wool jacket, and him and my 2 little boys, I think they discontinued the kid ones, but it's just their kind of version of a denim jacket meets shacket. It's very casual, European pockets, just a nice sturdy denim kind of country jacket that is really trendy right now. And goes with so many things. It can easily dress down like any look. Like I was wearing a beautiful LBD the other day that I was like, you know what, I want to make it a little bit more casual, and I popped it on over, looked fantastic. That's a great option in case you don't want to just walk into work with a blazer, you just want a little bit more of a weekend look. Wool jacket is phenomenal. And also, if you just want to just take a break from the blazers and the jackets, a sweatshirt's always a great spring summer layer. I feel like things get really cold indoors, so I always want an extra layer. And I'm so happy with my French Enough sweatshirt, which by the way, they have in red, and I still will never know if I made the right choice in terms of color. Let me know what you think, which one you would get. It was so hard. I think the red is a beautiful French Parisian red, and this one is just a classic navy, and I got like color phobia and I went with this one. I feel like I wear my neutrals so much more that I just was like, let's just get a staple. But I really love it, true to size. If you want it to be a little bit more oversized, I would definitely size up because it is like a really nice fit that doesn't feel too huge. The shirt that I'm wearing here is the Colette Mariniere, and they have them in maybe like 7 different colorways. Such a classic. I always feel very put together when I put it on. It's got beautiful button detail, and I love wearing them with jeans, which is how I'm wearing them right now. I feel like stripes are to spring summer what faux leather is to fall winter, so a great investment. In case you don't have a Mariniere already, other shirt that is a summer staple is the Pierro button down, and I have 2 colorways of this already. I have them in a polka dot, apparently a weakness of mine, and then also a blue and white that I overwear every spring summer because it's such a fantastic layer. It's a beautiful material that's not too sheer, but that feels like so breathable, and just exactly the kind of shirt that you want to be wearing into work or something formal where you need a button down but you don't want to wear like a big heavy set. Sometimes like the crisp poplin, which are really beautiful, can like not breathe that well. So this is a perfect alternative, and it's one of their iconic shirts. It's like they like feature it all the time, and they do a lot of different colorways. This one I happen to catch in one of their beautiful floral colors. It dresses up your basics. And by the way, the Pierro shirt is true to size. I wouldn't size up because it's already more of like a breathable, relaxed fit. These shirts are matching fabric, and they are a really cute print. They have them in other different colorways, which I'll pop up on the screen in case you can decide for yourself. This was just kind of like my fun risk of my shopping, and this is kind of just my way of like acting out a little bit and being like, let's just do a piece that's a little loud, and it's a little bit of a risk for me, and sometimes I like doing that because just to keep them guessing. Like a set, like a floral set, I think it looks really striking. And if you're like me and hate shorts, I think you'll be very happy not only with these shorts but with the Rome shorts that are not too short. They're like right at mid-thigh, and they're really comfortable, and they have like give in the hips and thighs. The other dress that is very beautiful is a Maxine shirt dress, which I featured in my French girl outfit formulas. And this is just a very oversized type of relaxed French girl look that just looks like you popped on your boyfriend's shirt and are wearing it out as a dress. I think it's a very effortless, chic look. It is true to size. I love shirt dresses because they're a really easy way to get dressed in the morning, especially when you're in a rush and you don't know what to wear, and they're usually appropriate for so many different occasions because you can easily dress them up with the right accessories and shoes and layers. I give a size 2, and I did feature it in my French girl outfit formulas. If you love these pieces, make sure to check out my French girl outfit formulas, which is a whole series I have on different little equations made up of 3s that you can quickly put together on those days where you just don't know what to wear. Take a little screenshot of the formula and save it for a rainy day. If you had fun with me today, I hope that you hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you really soon.